I had everything people say they want. I had no schedule, no work, beach every single day, yet I was feeling the worst I'd ever felt. I thought that if I was going to drop all of my structures, drop my routines, kind of chill out for a second, I would feel like a little bit more free, a lot less constrained, just kind of be good, but it did the complete opposite. As soon as I dropped all my structures and my schedules and my routines, everything just started going downhill. So I've been in Bali for 3 months. Now the first month went really well. Okay, I was chilling, living my best life, hitting the beach, going for a surf here and there. No problem whatsoever, like proper vacation mode. And then when it started going to the second month, I started noticing, okay, I'm sleeping super late, I've got no schedule, no routine, I'm starting to get bored, not knowing what the hell to do with myself. I started getting in my head a lot, feeling anxious, not knowing what the hell to do with myself. Like, what am I supposed to do day to day? Just like, you can only have so much in chilling and relaxing. I think where that anxiety came from was because I had like set these goals so long ago, and I held myself to a certain standard, and there was a gap between the person I want to be, right, that I've been working toward my entire life, and the shit that I was doing in Bali. I was chilling. I wasn't working toward getting to that goal. I was actually just bullshitting myself. You know, deep down, I think I kind of knew what was going on, because about a month and a half in, I was like, okay, something's just not right here. I haven't gotten this anxiety in ages, and you know, I thought, okay, maybe it's because I've stopped working, maybe it's because I'm chilling too much. So I actually went through a week when I was in Bali, just setting up like just a morning routine, something basic, getting into the flow, doing a little bit of work here and there. And actually for that week, I felt pretty damn good. And then I had to move villas. I was moving villas, like I probably moved 10 different villas in the space of 3 months, just because I was moving around, going to different cities in Bali and trying certain things out. But as soon as I moved, I lost that structure. I lost that routine. I made up excuses. Oh, okay, well, I can't follow it because I'm not in the same place, you know, for X amount of time. So I'm just not going to do it. When I really had to confront this, like start saying shit, something needs to change, was when I was hanging out with a group of friends that I just met in a villa. Like, there was a big group of us, and they're about in their late 30s, 40s, so they're a bit older than me, but they were talking about like business and all of these investments and all of these things and how well things are going, and instantly I got insecure. I was like, shit, I'm not good enough. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, look at all of them talking about their success. And it's because I knew that I wasn't doing the things required to get me to the goals I had set. So I had this like underlying guilt, which really had a negative effect on my, you know, mental health and how I looked at myself. You know, with all of these insecurities and shit coming up, I decided, okay, something needs to change. I hadn't exactly pinpointed what was going on just yet, so I was trying a couple different things. Because I was in Bali, I thought it would be a great experience. Also, why not go to Thailand? There's a couple of monks in the mountains. Why not go meditate with them for 3 days? That's what I ended up doing at this meditation retreat, because I thought, you know what, maybe if I have some time to myself, kind of go internal, I can see what the hell is going on, and I, you know, find stillness and deal with my thoughts and my anxiety at that point a lot better. So I ended up going, and I found the solution. And it's not what you think. It was not the meditation. It was the actual routine and working toward that specific goal that got me there. Now, the goal was working towards stillness, but it was a routine that solidified that made me realize, like, holy shit, okay, I'm actually doing the shit needed. That's the same wake up time every single day, same eating time, same meditation time. It was that routine of things that allowed me to be like, okay, I'm feeling good, I'm working towards something, and I'm ticking those boxes every day. Structure, routine, structure, routine. And that's where I figured out that's why I've been acting so cooked. And then the reason why I completely ditched the structure in the first place, because before I left for Bali, I was living in a complete extreme. I tend to go to different extremes. So it's either I'm like all in, fucking balls to the walls, or I'll go chill in Bali for 3 months and do absolutely nothing and chill out. Okay, so before I went to Bali, it was like 4 a.m. wake ups, 10 to 12 hour work days, grafting my ass off, grinding away, thinking, you know, this is what's going to get me there, this is what's going to get me there. But all it did was just cause burnout. And when I finally got that opportunity to go to Bali and chill, I took full advantage of it and just got super sucked into that. And even that, I realized, like, shit, okay, having no structure is not the key to freedom, right? It's finding that calculated balance, that in between. So now, since I've been back in Cape Town, it's been a complete shift. So instead of having a work schedule that's packed from 4 a.m. to like flipping 10 p.m., all I've done is I've created a good morning routine that I stick to every single day that helps me get in that flow state. And not just that, I have created an accountability tracker, something where I just put tasks in there. Because if you don't put those tasks in there and you just have this like super strict, perfect thing to follow, and you don't end up following that, what tends to happen is you fall off and then you actually lose all motivation, or you end up burning out. So it's about finding the calculated balance. It's like going into a gym, right? And you've got this idea or this goal, you want to get this physique, but you don't have a roadmap to get there. What's going to happen? You're just going to mess around. Okay, maybe I should be doing this workout, maybe I should be doing that workout. Okay, you end up just having decision fatigue, and it gets to a point where you're like, okay, well, there's no point because I'm not going to get there. Like, this doesn't feel good. And then you got the other side of it where it's like you have this goal and you try and do a million different things. Like, I'm going to train for 3 hours a day, I'm going to do 2 hours of cardio, I'm going to like not touch a single fucking sweet or carb or whatever. It's only going to last so long until you burn out and you essentially drop that. So it's about finding the right kind of structures. Video cut out there for a sec, but if you're feeling lost, right, maybe you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, shit's going on in your life, unmotivated, it might just be that you don't have the right structure set up yet, okay, or you got too much of a structure. So the key is finding that balance, finding that structure that you can adhere to, one that doesn't burn you out, that can just lead you into the direction of your goals. Because when you do those tasks and follow that structure every single day and you tick those boxes, it's going to give you so much motivation, because you start believing in yourself. Like, okay, I'm working toward this goal, I am actually doing the things needed to become that person that I'm trying to become, and you've got evidence by it. But peace, guys. I'll see you for the next one.